Hey guys, this is Helena. I am incredibly excited to talk to you guys about the new moon that's coming up here in central United States. It's going to be December 25th at 11:13 p.m. Central Time. But one of the things I have been very fascinated with is the new moon. For centuries, farmers um, use the moon to determine when they were going to sow their seeds. They basically planned their entire farming procedure around the farmer's almanac, all based on the influence of the moon's energy. So this kind of resurgence of picking up that incredibly ancient wisdom has been pretty exciting, and you're going to start to see a surge of people really start to recognize that there is a great deal of information and just kind of astrological energies produced by the new moon. And so one of the things I really hope to share is give you some tools to figure out how you can use these energies to help manifest and create the things that you want to see happen in your life. So again, as all of you know, my big passion in life is working with people that are ready to be co-creators of their lives. So many of us just kind of sit back and are under this impression that life's life and they can't do anything about it, but that's just completely false. So without any further ado, let me get to the new moon, December 25th. So this is incredible, you guys. This is the last new moon in Capricorn. So a lot should be said about that. We're actually not going to see another new moon in Capricorn for years to come. So this is kind of the wrapping up of several years in a series that you would have seen specific themes in your life based on both Capricorn energies, but also where Capricorn is at in your birth chart. For example, in my specific birth chart, Capricorn is down in like my lower half of the chart, dealing with family and children. So anyways, all of us are going to see that play out a little bit differently, but it's going to be exciting. So a fellow astrologer whom I highly respect, he actually uses the word serendipitous. So what's pretty fantastical about this new moon is the fact that there's also a solar eclipse on the same day. So it just emphasizes and creates so much more power and abundance to the already new moon energies. But there are some fantastic things about it. Not all eclipses are quite as beneficial, generous, prosperous, optimistic. And this eclipse actually is. So it's pretty exciting. So if some of you have been toiling with the idea of starting something new, whether it be, a new endeavor, a new study, maybe it's a new relationship. The fact is, you're going to have some fabulous energies going towards that right now. So one of the things, like we've got the eclipse, which is conjunct Jupiter, also trining Uranus, and Jupiter and Uranus actually trine each other. So Senor Benefic, planet of Jupiter, we're going to see a great deal of expansion and prosperousness. This is a great time of optimism, happiness, good luck. You're going to see opportunities in your personal, professional, and spiritual growth. As far as Uranus goes, Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. So being that it is trining that, which is a very positive aspect, trining Uranus is going to bring lots of pleasant surprises and, fabulous encounters. So you really have no idea. Again, Uranus is to be unexpected. So it's things that you did not foresee coming. And one of the things I really want to stress on is that when I first started into paying attention to, you know, astrological influences, I was a little short-sighted on really understanding the value of seed sown. So it's not to necessarily say that December 25th at 11:13 p.m. all sorts of crazy things are happening to you. It's really while that could be true for some, in most cases, it's actually just going to be seeds. It's going to be seedlings of something that happens. You ended up talking to someone someone who knows someone else, and something ends up, you know, ensuing from those things. So that is more than likely what takes the case. So the other thing about these solar eclipses is that these last for 6 months versus a new moon. The energy of the new moon is, you know, only a 28-day period until the next new moon occurs. So what's fabulous about this is that the seeds that you sow when you are mindful and conscious about what it is that you want to see different in your life, what it is that you're wanting to manifest, what you're passionate about, all of these things have such strong influence by just even the thought process that you have, you know, around that time frame. So I really just want to end on something that I started off with when I began really studying the new moons. I found that there is this tremendous ancient history of people making wishes on the new moon. So I really just kind of want to leave off with that. While you can obviously wish for anything under the blue sky, being that it is in Capricorn, it would behoove you to be able to utilize Capricorn energies. So you're looking at, you know, anything involving work, responsibility, management, you know, business, authority figures, all sorts of things like that are very beneficial to be prioritizing your wishes around. And you actually have up to 10 wishes you can make at that time. But I will tell you, you are not supposed to make a wish even a second before that new moon occurs. And again, like I said, I am in Wichita, Kansas. So here, that new moon, or I should say the eclipse, occurs at exactly 11:13 p.m. So I will not be making a single wish prior to. And for those of you that are just kind of curious, I found this fascinating. So, you know, we live in a world where, you know, as far as motivational speaking, you know, success builders, we hear a lot about affirmations. I'm a huge believer in affirmations. Was very interesting that I discovered when looking at the psychology behind affirmations and wishing. Affirmations use the yin side of the brain, so it activates those yin energies for manifesting, whereas wishing, on the other hand, utilizes yang energies. So again, for those that work with me know I am a lover of using, you know, whatever is available to me. So I would highly encourage you to use both of them. You know, look at your affirmations and create wishes out of those. Use your wishes to create your affirmations for 2020. So anyways, I hope you found this helpful. This is an incredibly exciting time. I can't wait to write down my wishes. I've already been thinking about them. So I really hope and encourage you to do the same. And I can't wait to hear what you guys all create in 2020. So good luck to all of you, and namaste.